make a new one. I always end up making a new character every time I load in. Weird. Okie dokie. So, I don't know why, but I always have this thing with like wanting to make a new mage, with the wanting to make a mage character because I never make mage characters. I always end up making like warriors of some kind. And since I've got something that alters races, I'm gonna go with Ultima. That and they're just the best for it. Mm. And it sucks that these guys don't have any unique paint on them. What if I was to make it blue? Make it all over the face just so I can actually tell if it's blue. Then the rest of it makes sense to me. Blue or... Nah, it has to be blue. All of this is good. Dual width. Dual height. Let's just fuck around with this. I don't want to mess around with the drill forward. That looks good. Eye shape, I don't want to fuck around with the shape because it looks good the way it is. Okay, so there's no blue eyes. No, wait. Really? Oh. You're watching the stream. Those kind of work. has to be... Where is it? That one. Who the fuck ties their beard up like that? And what's his name? He looks like a... Wait, let's have a look at this. What fucking names does it suggest? I like that one. Now, I was playing For Honor just before, but kinda lost my shit at the game's inconsistent bullshit.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it.
The only thing consistent about that game
was a
is
dragon.
how inconsistent it
No
is.
doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if... There you go. You may as well take Gunyar's gear. He won't be needing it anymore. All right. Get that armor on, and give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here. Ah, this one's locked.
What's the day? Cover magic 50 times faster with no mental effects.
See about that gate. Damn, no way to open this from our side. Son of a... It's the Imperials!
Keep moving!
Take cover!
It's the escaped prisoners!
Sword those, filthy traitors! Freedom or Sovngarde! Ah! See if you can unlock that door. That's it. Come on. Let's get out of here before the dragon brings the whole tower down on our heads.
Stormcloaks!
Stormcloaks! Get them!
Ah! Ah! That is tonight. Best.
Big pull! That dragon doesn't give up easy. A storeroom. See if you can find any potions. We'll need them. Done? Let's get moving.
For Ulfric!
Skyrim!
What are you doing?
Jarl Ulfric with you?
No, I haven't seen him since the dragon showed up.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage. Ah, it's locked. If you can get it open with some picks. I need that gold once we get out. Grab anything useful and let's go.
Orders are to wait until General Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to be killed by a dragon. We need to fall back.
What are you doing?
Give me a sec. I'm just gonna turn the fucking fan on.
Wait!
There he goes.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Looky here, looks like we got ourselves a hero. Weren't expecting that, were you?
Thank goodness. I've been wandering alone for so long. I was kidnapped. I managed to pick the lock at... Oh, they're at Mistwalk. If you can stop them, you'll be a true hero.
That shit just looks cool, dude. Like, come on.
My lord, please. You have to listen. Well,
Oh, what happened?
We're only 75, really?
What happened?
94. What the hell's happening?
Oh, what a waste.
Now I should be at 100. Yeah, there we go.
What a... Oh.
Dagenban. What's up, Folivora Zenathra? Did I pronounce that right? Folivora Zenatha. Folivora Zenatha. I'm pretty sure I pronounced it right. That feels right.
Oh, what happened? What happened?
I am just cheating with the mod right now. Don't mind me. Nailed it. Fucking fake jam.
Hey, watch it! Huh? What happened? Hey, watch it! What a waste. What happened? Oh, what a...
Is that a dev room lol? It's a mod that allows me to just cheat. It's got a whole more than just this leveling room in it, but this leveling room is just useful for when I have like an idea for a character but can't be fucked to go through all the effort of actually developing them in the game.
Don't do that!
So I just do this.
Oh, what happened?
So that's all the magic skills. Now I need to go get the fucking gear. Fuck, I need to get a ring. Just so I can enchant something. Or to find something. Surely. Just potions. I think. There's a mage hood, but I don't want to wear a hood. Oh, sweet. My biggest complaint about Skyrim leveling system is it makes some builds impossible without mods. True. Very, very true. My biggest complaint about Skyrim is the fact that they just completely got rid of the Nordic pantheon. It's like, I remember first time playing this when we got to Sovngarde at the end of the fucking story. It's, you know, you meet Tassoon, he's in the Nordic pantheon, he's one of their gods, but it's like, okay, who the fuck are you? I didn't know Alduin was a Nordic god until after I played this game. No, that shit would have been nice, and they still could have had the Civil War around that. You know, it's just like this white gold concordate means that the only, you know, all these gods are false, yada yada yada. So it's just them. Feel free to unleash, dude. Feel free. Oh shit, that's right, I need to equip this fucking thing. This one. So, I'm basically immune to all of this shit. Man, what else can we put on there just to fuck around with? Could only put 2 more things. Fortify health? Nah, I don't really want to. Fuck it. This is really just a fuck around build, so. And water breathing is useless. Example, back in Morrowind, it stated that Skyrim's weather and terrain was fucking brutal to all other races that only Nords could survive. Wait, is there more to that? I get the feeling there's more to that. Why isn't it putting it up in the normal thing there? Yeah, well, like, I know, like, it always stated that it was brutal. Could survive the freezing temperatures. Fucking thing cut the rest off. Yeah, it does that. It's stupid. Um, survive the freezing temperatures. Yeah. Skyrim was just a big letdown. Yeah. Fortify. Maybe a combat skill. Or even, no, sneak. Where the fuck is sneak? Yeah, fortify sneak. It's literally the exact same amount of things. Ring of fucking God mode right here. Not for fuck's sake, I wanted to... No, can't. Now let's... put these back on. Armory. I mean, I played Oblivion, but I never played Morrowind. It was stated that the people of Northern Skyrim didn't even need houses; they just wanted their ancestral North-like badasses immune to the cold. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking. It's such a letdown, and that's probably the reason they set this game 200 years after Oblivion, so that they could just, oh yeah, a lot's happened in those 200 years. Like, bitch, fuck off. You know. But I understand why they've made the terrain look like this, because they took this inspiration from like Vikings and stuff and Scandinavian sort of countries, and if you look at those, it's not just a cold, harsh climate, like, you know, I mean, like, it's like that during the winter, but it's not just that, and I'm pretty sure that's where they got their inspiration off. But still, you know, Elder Scrolls is just, they made a lot of mistakes with this one. What was I doing? What was I doing? Yeah, that's right. That's what I was gonna do. I need to get all the spells. The one thing I really like about this game is the dragon shouts over the magic system they had beforehand. Because the magic system they had beforehand was, it was unique, but you didn't really leave a lot of room to make a pure mage. That said, they could have brought back the spell crafting thing, which I actually never got up to because I so regret playing Skyrim before Oblivion, because if you did it the way I did it, you just can't get into Oblivion, no matter how much you want to. Here's the thing though, Skyrim doesn't have a summer, or rather it doesn't anymore. The Nords carry a curse. Wait, really? I didn't know they carried a curse. Man, I don't watch enough Fudge Muppet for this shit. What's it doing? Books. It's because I'm more interested, like, I'm a big fan of the orcs in the lore. Like, a really big fan. And I heard something about, like, this guy called Orky or some shit. And he made this curse on the orcs that also tied in with the Nords somehow. Morrowind had the same magic system as Skyrim with spell casting and more spells, lol. Wait, real? This is the shit I don't know. Lizard is such a wasted fucking skill in magic. Chain lightning. Yeah, I just really like the orcs. They just look cool. Their lore to me is really cool. And yeah, Malakath is cool, like, even though he's really he's yeah, he's a Daedric prince, but kind of not at the same time. You know, part of me almost wishes that Elder Scrolls took just a fucking took inspiration of how Dragon Age lore works, because, like, with their gods, because in Dragon Age it's kind of interesting how they've done it with the laws. Back when, like, all ancient elves and, like, every elves, they had this fucking, they were just basically made of magic and all the such, and, like, some of them were revered as gods, but they weren't really gods. They were just, like, kings or whatever, who became lost to legend, and so, like, people revere them as gods. Like, that kind of ideal would... I just like that. Yeah, the Nords carry a curse that follows them and slowly freezes over any lands they occupy. At Morrow, Skyrim used to be sunny. Wait, real? That shit's interesting. That's interesting. I'm learning so much. First click. Yeah, that's interesting to me. I suppose, like, it kind of makes sense for Oblivion as well, because I'm pretty sure it's the Geralt Mountains. They're, like, at the north part. It's got me fucked what the fucking name of the city was, but it's a lot of those people are Nords, and the whole place is snowy as well in Cyrodiil. Where's this fucking spell I'm looking for? This will blow your fucking mind, lol. Whatever. Did you know that humans and elves in Nirn used to be the only race? Humans and elves. I heard something about that. I know how the orcs came to be. You know, fucking... no, not... Boethia. Yeah, Boethia fucking ate the elven god Trinimac and shat him out, and that turned him into whatever Malakath is now, and then the orcs changed with him. But there's also like this sort of splinter cult that still thinks Trinimac is alive, and this whole fucking Malakath thing is just it's a lie. But yeah. And then the Red Guards, they came from, fuck, what was that place? Starts with the U. There it is. Humans and elves were one... Oh, one race. I thought it said once. Were one race called the Inofili. Shortly after creation. Yakuta. Yep, Yakuta, that's the fucking one. Most of my knowledge of lore comes from this YouTube channel called Fudge Mob. You've probably heard of him if you know this much about the lore. There, let me just put the spells right. Wait, what happened to Lightning Storm? There we go, Master. Lightning Cloak. I heard of them, they're alright. Although they do make mistakes, lol. Yeah. Can't be 100% accurate and everything. What the fuck did he send me now? Yeah. So I like... Just a quick side note, I'm pretty sure... I've been told the lore in ESO, like the Elder Scrolls Online, that's all full of shit, right? Because that's what I've been told.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to
favorite
hand out
race is the
invitations to
Argonians.
travelers.
That's
A letter from the Jarl.
the lore
Moving up in the
I
world,
know
eh?
most about.
Looks like
And
that's it. Got to
yes,
go.
ESO is a clusterfuck of bullshit. Fucking knew it. I always said the only reason I'd ever
The Dawn Guard is looking for
buy
anyone willing to fight
ESO is
against the
purely
growing
for the
vampire
Orsinium
menace.
DLC, and that's
What do you
just because
say?
I like the orcs so damn much.
Ha! Isran's going to like you.
One
So
time, like,
hurry.
I hope that the fucking new Elder Scrolls 6, whenever the fuck they release it, mid-2020s, I hope that... Why is the sky green? Is this fucking... What is this? Dragon Age Inquisition? What do you mean? What the fuck? What the fucking fuckballs? This is literally like Dragon Age Inquisition in that one mission where you go into the future just to find that the whole fucking world is turned to shit. Holy fuck. Yeah. Argonians, like, I've just never really liked them. Their lore's interesting, but I've just never really liked them.
Orgnar. Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get in the bed.
Okay, who the fuck is you? Who is you, bro?
I finally found you. I want to join the College of Winterhold, but I need help with my wards. Can you teach me? Really? Great. Okay, so first, you raise your ward and I'll throw a little spell. That way I can see the right way to do things. Get your ward ready.
Get your ward ready. Fine. What's the great award, right? Yeah.
Come on. Great. Now I'm going to cast some spells at you. Keep your ward up so I can study it. Great. Now I'm going to cast some spells at you. Keep your ward up so I can study it.
Ish, just come on.
I think I see what I was doing wrong.
Yeah. Not making yourself a fucking god. Where is the flesh?
All right, that should do it. I think I'm ready to try the college again. Thanks.
Yeah, I hope they don't fuck it up. Tez 6 with ESO lore. They completely ass fuck the Argonian lore down to, oh, let's model them after the Mayans. And is that just like the specific look of the Argonians? What am I going over here for? I need to talk to this bitch. I honestly don't know what the fuck's happening to the sky. Shit's spreading as well, I think. No, their culture, their food, their cloth, their housing. Oh.
New to river. Here's the key. The Jarl. We need to get word to Jarl Valgruff in Whiterun to send whatever.
I need to have a look at what fucking mod this is. What? Okay, mods. Surely there is a mod that's doing this. I didn't even know this was fucking possible. I hope Elder Scrolls 6 is set in fucking... the fucking... what's the place where gods live now? Hammerfell. I hope it's left, like... it's set there purely because... it makes sense to get a Malakath DLC. They always have a DLC revolving around one Daedric Prince. Hammerfell literally got its name. Literally got its fucking name from Malakath's weapon. His hammer that you have in the game. It's Volendra. Swear to Sithis, it was made by some some jack-off Skyrim noob who never played any other game in their lives. It's fucking embarrassing. I can imagine. It's like they were to suddenly give the orcs an actual province. It's like, bitch, what the fuck?
do that for me?
Yeah, who the fuck's this?
What can I do for you?
I hate the fucking running animations for mages. Like, bitch, what is this? What is this? I look like a spastic. I'm hoping it's set in Hammerfell, yeah. The Arabian look would be sexy as fuck. True. Knowing fucking... what's the face? Bethesda, they're gonna... They would... If it was set in Hammerfell, there'd probably be a secret sword singer. Or sword singing, whatever the hell they were called. I know something, like what they did was called sword singing. Because like where they just summon a fucking sword made from their own soul or some shit.
Enough!
Kinda like how Skyrim had a secret fucking snow elf. Who didn't tell us
You're mine.
jack shit. Do I have any perk points left? Nope. They fucking better be sword singers. As the main plot, it'd more be like Skyrim. Skyrim's Greybeards. That would be cool. That would be cool. But wasn't the fucking sword singing lost, like knowledge of how to actually sword sing? Isn't that knowledge lost or something? Says who? I don't know, like every time fucking Fudge Muppet brings it up, it says like, mind you, it's been a while since I've seen those kinds of videos. They said something about like that fucking knowledge being lost or some shit. Saltines are respected in Hammerfell society as the pinnacle warrior, the ultimate weapon master. What spell do we do this time? Let's do Ice Storm. Another fucking classic thing that Elder Scrolls does is they always have like the fucking like a Daedric Prince as the overarching villain. Or some kind of god as the overarching villain. Always.
We're just going to sit here while Arvid runs off with that forbidden claw.
To learn the craft of taking a piece of your own soul and turning it into a weapon, every Redguard's dream. I heard something about that. Morrowind's plot didn't have a Daedric Lord as the villain. I'm just gonna stop mentioning shit I by myself know literally nothing about. I think that'll be just best. Wait, wasn't like Morrowind about the tribunal or some shit about the living gods? So, by that logic, it kind of what I said is half true. What I said, at least. Fuck me, I fucked it up. There we go. Morrowind, you were guided by Azura to stop Dagatha, a madman, from using the heart of the dead god of creation to gain godhood. Yeah, but like, the story always ties into the gods in some sense. Even if it's a small part. Fair enough. Yeah, common ground. I'm so curious about how they're gonna do what happened in Skyrim. Like how are they gonna make what the Civil War canon, but like the ending? Surely they make it so that the Stormcloaks want it purely because of the the Skyrim symbol has a crack in it, and the symbol's like the symbol of the empire that runs Tamriel. So like I hope that for the Elder Scrolls 6 plot, so not the Elder Scrolls 6 plot, the Elder Scrolls 6, the logo is the same thing just with more cracks in it. The plot I wrote for a TES 6 in Black Marsh didn't include gods. The villain was the Slode. Those are like the toad looking fuckers, right? Or am I thinking of something different? Oh no, the Slode aren't even Argonians. What do you mean? So what are those giant fucking Jabba the Hutt looking necromancers, aren't they? That would be interesting, actually. That would be very interesting. Yeah, aquatic necromancers. Weren't they in like Elder Scrolls Redfall or something? Like I know they didn't make a massive appearance, but I'm pretty sure they were in it. Well, there's a theory or something to do with it. last time they were a problem, it took all 10 races to beat them. All 10 couldn't even finish the job, just beat them back. They look like slugs. Yeah. Kinda like Jabba the Hutt looking though, right? Jabba the Hutt looks like a big fat slug. A new hand touches the beacon.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Just behind Will. Yeah, I know.
Listen, hear me and obey.
I always,
A
normally
foul
always go for it.
darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy.
Just couldn't be fucked this time.
Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath. And I
found the
will
waterfall
make
upstairs,
you the
really?
instrument of my
I
cleansing
never even bothered to
light.
check down here. Just behind the waterfall by the stairs. Oh, those ones. Yeah, no, like, I've never actually... See, this just goes to show how fucking linear my mind is. I'm not like most other gamers where, you know, they try to explore literally every nook and crevice before leaving a certain area. Like, I just rushed through the whole fucking thing. Like when I first played Skyrim, my first instinct was to just do the whole story first. Just straight up. And then do everything else. It's the way I do everything. Like, I'll play a game, just rush through the story. Then when I finish it, I'll come back and then I'll focus on doing the side missions because I know how the fucking game already ends. It's probably why I couldn't do the fucking... Why I don't like The Witcher 3 as much. I did this story once, found out dragon attacks are infinite. Beaver did the story again, lol. Dragon attacks are infinite.
Come on in. We got
I
warm
just
food,
never
warm
did the
drinks,
story
and
again,
warm
though.
beds.
Why am I in here? In this place specifically? There's literally no reason for me to be in there.
Someone did. What was that?
Fish, lay down.
Well, run off.
Oh, the fade's fucking fixed now. That's cool.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. Well, I don't know what you overheard.
This is
I
just so I can
think
get
I
the...
have a few old spell books laying. Yeah, we did.
And
have a
Dawn
bit of
Guard.
a
Fuck
break-in.
that, lol.
We still
No
have plenty to sell.
infinite
Robbers were only after one thing.
vampire attacks for me.
An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You found. I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
The Dawn Guard were interesting. They were very interesting. Like, the Dawn Guard DLC as a whole. Was it interesting purely because of the fucking... No, that Knight Paladin Gellerballs cunt. That Snow Elf. That motherfucker was just... I didn't know what to think when I saw him. So wait, you're the Snow Elf, but those cunts all died out. Well, they didn't die out, they just turned into the Falmer. He annoyed the shit out of me just because, like, the shit he was telling you about wasn't the shit I wanted to hear. Want to know the secret to know... Wait, fucking let me read this. Want to know the secret to know they'll fix Skyrim's inconsistencies? A dragon break. What's a dragon break?
What would you
What's
have
the
me do
meaning
then?
of this interruption?
Nothing.
Jarl Balgrup is
My
not
lord,
receiving
please.
visitors.
This is no time for rash action.
Well, that
I just
explains
think
why
we
the
need more
guards let you in.
information before.
So,
Come
you
on,
were
then.
at Helgen.
The Jarl will want to
You
speak to
saw
you
this
personally.
dragon with your own eyes? But it's none of my
By East.
What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon? Next
Lord,
time, deal
we
with
should
our
send Riverwood at once. It's in most immediate danger. This dragon is lurking in the mountains.
Come to Dragon. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. You know,
I
if
just want to see
you've
what
got
this
the
looks like
aptitude-
on me.
The Mages College in Winterhold.
A dragon break is a long and complicated thing for basically complicated thing. Basically a forceful altering of time and space, a shift in realities. Oh, kind of sounds like something you could do with a fucking Elder Scroll.
Send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out
Let's
on
take
your own
these
initiative.
gloves off.
you've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar.
What did the snow elf say? He said the fucking he didn't speak about anything other than what really happened with the Falmer. He said like the Falmer were tricked. So the snow elves were tricked, and it didn't. What happened to them didn't happen straight away. It happened over centuries and centuries until they finally became the way they are.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Yeah, well, when I say straight to the point, I go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find it? Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. That is... Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors. Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
So he didn't talk about the war with the North. I'm pretty sure he, like... I mentioned the thing with the snow elves turning into the Falmer. But that's the only thing I can remember. That's the best. He might have mentioned something about the Nords or whatever, but I think it was mainly just what really happened with the snow elves. This will annoy the fuck out of me if I don't do it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon decided to devour. Let's go.
What do you know about the Dwemer? The fucking ancient
came from the Western Watchtower?
They all disappeared. They had this way with using sound to move metal.
That's right.
And, you know, change its properties and all that kind of shit.
Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me for sure.
That's
good work, son.
What I
we'll
can
take
remember
it from here.
About what I
Head
can
down to the
remember
barracks
right now.
for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth.
Something about them, red guards or something with them as well.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail.
No, not red guards. Fucking
There's
the
no time to stand
dark
on
elves.
ceremony, my
Why
friend.
was I thinking red guards?
I need your help again.
Fucking,
I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory. Help Irileth kill this
Very
dragon
much like to
before
see this
it
dragon.
attack Whiterun. No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on
They warred with both red guards and the Dunmer. It's the Dwemer that sunk Yakuta. Really? Shit. That's some Nikola fucking Tesla shit right there.
All over now.
Bitch, where the fuck is she? No, there. Right there. But the Dwemer are
No
not
signs
dead,
of any
not
dragon right now.
in the traditional
It
sense.
sure looks like
Anyways, they exist
I know it looks bad. We've
behind
got to figure out what happened.
color, sight, and sound. Yeah, like no one knows what happened to the Dwemer.
Spread out and look for survivors.
And
We
I
need to
will
know
be
what
pissed
was
if
doing.
if Bethesda reveal what happened to them in TES 6, because I know for one, I don't want to know what the fuck happened to the Dwemer, because the moment you know what happened to them, it makes them less interesting.
Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make
Like they'll eventually have to tell you, but maybe in the series like fucking finale if it gets to that point. Where is Dragon Bear? One person knows, the last living Dwemer. Yeah, the dude from Morrowind, right? I know there's a person in Morrowind. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Where is it? Firestorm's not that fucking, it's not what I want. Lightning storm. Yep, Yagrim Bagan. Yagrim Bagan. I'd trust him over that Calcelmo schmuck. Schmuck. That's the fucking dude, like the dude in this game who cures your vampirism if you choose, if you want that. He said he's actually met Dwemer. He doesn't say anything more about that. He's just like, when you ask him, are you sure you could do this? It's like, then he tells you all the stuff he's done, and one of those things is meet Dwemer. What the fuck's happening over here? I just want to let this guy finish the fight. No sign of him. Who the fuck are you? Ah.
By Izmir, it's true. Master. Bunny soup.
I just want them to tell us more about the dwarf. I'm not the dwarves, the fucking orcs. Like, because I'm probably wrong here when I say this, but they're probably the least delved into race lore-wise. Because if you look at, like, the Argonians, they've got the fucking, the hist and everything that comes with it. You know, like the different appearances. Did you know that the hist are actually part Adra and part Daedra? They assisted with Nern's creation. Shit, real?
Good. You're finally
yeah,
here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Well, fuck, you made me lose my train of thought. Yeah, the orcs. They're the least delved into race.
What do you know about the Dragonborn?
Pretty sure. You know, lore-wise it is.
So it's
because
true.
the fucking Argonians have the hiss,
of the way
like
of
all
the
that kind of
voice.
shit, like you
They
just
live
said.
in seclusion, high on the slopes
the fucking Khajiits have the,
is said to be
you
uniquely
know, the
gifted in
moons
the
and how they
voice.
change their appearance
The
and
ability
shit.
to focus your vital essence.
The fucking
If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to
Bosma
use your
have
gift.
the fucking Green Pact.
You heard the summons. What else could it? You've done a great service for me and my city.
The Dunmer have their fucking living
By my
gods.
right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my
Fucking
power to
all
grant.
of that shit.
I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and
And
this
then what do the
weapon
orcs
from
have?
my armory to serve as your
The
badge
Code
of
of
office.
Malakath.
I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn.
The Greybeards. Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to
Turn to Whiterun.
That was the voice of the Greybeards.
Summon you to Hyrothka. Bitch, just
The
there
Jarl
we go.
has appointed me to be your housecarl.
It's an honor to serve you. Oh yeah, I've got a fucking mod that changes the way Winterhold looks now. Oh, I want to see. No, fuck the way of the voice. This one. The orcs are just mutated elves, lol. Yeah, but they still could have, you know, given him something more. The Code of Malakath. The Splinter factions. Like, bitch, come on. Yep, this is the mod. I am gonna have a look at this shit from the outside. And it's more. This is what the fucking Winterhold should have looked like. Well, half the city fell into the fucking sea. Pretty sure you can see it. Pretty sure there's a spot. Yep. I like how this mod did that. Like half the fucking city fell into it, and yet they didn't even make it look like they did in the base game. Like, now that's not half a city, but it's more than what they fucking... more than what they had before. That shit just makes me happy when I see shit like that. What's this? Interesting. Who are you? Who the fuck are you? What the fuck? Who? Magna.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
Nah, I'm a fucking warrior.
Aye.
I don't think this city had fucking guards before. Fuck me, this shit is good. Oh fuck. The orcs have plenty of history. War demonized by the Empire for error. The orcs have plenty of history. Were demonized by the Empire for errors, were mislabeled and as beast race, lol. Like, they do look like fucking beasts. That's why I like them so much. Yeah. I reckon if they gave more depth to Malakath and the orcs, because like Malakath and the orcs, they're the same. Best smiths in Tamriel, mind you, they were a newer race like the Dunmer. Isn't Malakath part Adra? Or something? As well? Now, I could entirely be wrong, but the way he just acts, like the caring side of him, and like, I don't know if Trinimac was a... Trinimac wasn't a god, was he? He was like a fucking warrior prince or something. I just want more depth to, like, what the fuck? What's this? Shit. What's that? I'm in fucking College of Winterval banner. This must have been like the old entrance or some shit. Old beds, chairs and stuff. Oh, nice. What's this? Ooh. Okay. Lots of these fucking things. Market stalls. Damn. Well, let's get back on. Let's get to it. Hey, what's this? What's inside this? Empty. Good. Yeah. What does this say? Olaf. One third. Whatever. Not be able to confidently answer about Trinimac. I don't know enough about that. What the fuck is this? Subdued one. Luminex. Light. Waltz to something like that. The War of Progression, whatever. Yeah. Now I need to look at, see if there's other fucking marked tombstones, marked graves. I just really like how they added that, you know, how you can actually see where the other half of the city is. And it feels more like a fucking city than it did in the base game. Like, it was just a fucking road with like 3 buildings. And literally nothing else.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh. This is the College of Winterhold. Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? It would seem that not just a small test, if you... No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of... Excellent. A standard spell for one skilled in destruction magic.
Oh, fuck me, Firebolt, really?
Casting one at the... I look forward to it.
Firebolt. Firebolt. Where the fuck is it? It's Frostbite. There it is.
The college is well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge.
Bish, let
Once
me
you're
just
inside,
go.
you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Oh, what the fuck? shit. There's even more over there. No, those were always there, weren't they? I don't fucking know, I have a shit memory.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest.
You are a guest in our hall. Be right back, AFK. Righto.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In
Still don't even have a
continuing
fucking
our
stone
theme of
equipped.
safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you
Always
all
luck
a
forget.
ward, and we'll
Always.
see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with
Sure
ward
thing,
spells?
buddy.
That's what this...
Fuck
Now,
someone.
if you just...
Where is it? It's up here. No, it's not. It's there.
And right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Would you mind helping me with a demonstration?
I just fucking... Oh,
Are you
whatever.
all familiar with ward spells? Well, then this should be no problem at all for you. Now, if you'll just stand right
That
over
was-
there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work.
Where is my thingamajig? Where is my thingamajig?
Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please.
I want to talk to you.
I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout here. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet?
No, and I'm not expecting any.
Really?
Wait, what? Are you serious, dude?
So nice.
Yes, I have.
I came all the way to Skyrim just to get
Bish?
away from my family's expectations.
I have.
Didn't really approve of me
What the
coming here at all.
fuck do you mean?
Oh, well, that's awkward. Sorry to have brought it up.
New here too, eh? I'd hoped I wouldn't be the only Nord, but I should have known better.
Known better.
I'd better
Okay.
get going.
Discount.
Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind, and no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything?
I'm sorry, what?
I've just been asked enough questions. I'm here to learn not to explain myself over and over. Forgive me. I didn't mean to assume. All right then.
Wait, just real quick. Real quick. Whatever. I'm just gonna quick save it. Just because I can. And I want to see what other fucking places this great cities thing affected. I want you to play with my dang-a-ling. That my dang-a-ling. My dang-a-ling. Great cities, there we go. Okay, so they changed Dawnstar, Dragonbridge, Falkreath, Morthal, Rorikstead. Wait, Rorikstead, real? Rorikstead, that's not even a fucking city. Then what? Okay, looks like we're going to Rorikstead. So, Rorikstead, Morthal, Falkreath, Dragonbridge, Dawnstar. I want to have a look at all these motherfucking places. Rorikstead first up. Rorikstead is there. My dangling. My dangling. Why is that in my... Why? Oh, fucking Instagram.
For the sons of Skyrim.
Oh, this is very different. I don't even want to deal with this conflict right now.
Do your worst.
Bitch, let me just look at the town. Let me just look at this motherfucking town. It's got more fucking walls on it. That's for sure. Dude, Rorikstead looks fucking sick now. Yeah, let's just look at it during the normal time. I just want to have a look at where all these other fucking... like all the other places this mod changes. Because I really like the way it changed fucking Winterhold, so let's have a look at it. It changed Rorikstead too for some reason. Is that always there? That house? Oh fuck, that sun looks so good. Fuck, this looks good. It looks good. I am pleasure. It actually feels like a farming town.
Hey, watch what you're doing.
What, you mean running?
Those fools are actually fighting.
Again? What's this? What's up here? Those pillars look to be in a very, very particular spot. The game? Did it just shit itself? I think the game just shut itself. Oh, fuck me, it did. It did. It shit itself. It's one of those fucking things. Why? Why do you gotta do me like this? The game shit itself again. I'm gonna restart the stream.